Morning, everyone.
NeighborWorks.
We're holding up some important stuff here.
Yes,
right?
we are.
With an important message.
Yes, one of many upcoming events that NeighborWorks Green Bay is either planning, organizing, or heavily involved in that are set up to help you with buying a home, with repairing a home, which as a still relatively new home buyer who, full disclosure, did get some help from NeighborWorks. With that, I went through the home buyer education course. It is invaluable to just have that sort of little peace of mind on top of everything else.
Yes, well, this is the Daily Dose, and we are here with Sue Primo of NeighborWorks Green Bay. Talk a little bit about these upcoming events here. What's going on?
Well, NeighborWorks is all about creating homes and communities. So buying a home, like Jeff did, is just the first step in the process.
Right.
And it's really important to learn how to maintain and build that investment in the home. So we have a Home and Life workshop on Tuesday, February 20th.
Okay.
It's all about interior maintenance and repair. And so we have some folks from Home Depot who are going to be showing some of those repairs, a home inspector who's going to share his perspective of what he often sees go wrong, and then our own Tim Dennison, our solutionist and project manager. He's going to help people develop an understanding of how houses work.
What a helpful resource.
Absolutely.
Very nice. And is there a cost to attend or participate in this?
Actually, that Home and Life workshop is free. Like all our Home and Life workshops are free.
Very nice. Can you tell us a few things that prospective or current homeowners might be learning during this little workshop?
Sure. Well, one of the things that we'll talk about is furnace repair, which your phone in front of you is the best tool for furnace repair, because nobody should really be working on their own furnace.
Yeah, you had me worried for a second.
Yeah.
Like I will change the filters on my furnace, but I don't really
make the phone call to have it serviced yearly. Yeah, that's about all you should do.
And I was just going to add, as somebody who regularly reports on breaking news and fires, furnaces and not correct maintenance, if you will, is usually a reason for causing fires. So be safe and do this, but it's important that you do keep up with that kind of stuff.
Right, and one of the things we'll talk about is when can you try to fix it on yourself, and when do you really need to call in and pay for an expert? And also the things that people need to know about saving and budgeting, so that when my furnace died in late November, I was prepared. $3,500 later, but I was prepared
right.
to make that happen, and it was more of an inconvenience than a crisis.
Okay.
Now, you had said that even before Tuesday's event that there is a home buyer education course that's coming up on Saturday that will be en Espanol.
En Espanol.
Very nice.
And I've learned that my name, Sue Primo, means your cousin, so that's about as far as I can.
So first and last name together, that's what it means?
Yeah.
Is your
No
cousin?
way!
There you go. This is a well-attended event? It's all in Spanish?
It is, and it's really important to us to be able to work with our Spanish-speaking neighbors.
Yeah.
So we have even though we don't have anybody on our staff right now who speaks Spanish, we have a Vista member, Brianna Hammersley, who speaks Spanish. So she's been helping us out there. We have two lenders, a realtor, and another volunteer who are all going to be leading the class. And I'll be sitting here on my laptop in case there's questions that I'll be able to respond to those questions. And then we can do the counseling that follows up with help of a translator.
Very nice. And then heading into March, as Shelby was showing us earlier, there is the Green Bay Community Leadership Institute. It's a one-day event, $20 to attend. Who are you looking for, or who are you hoping to, maybe enroll in this or participate in this event?
Really, anybody who's interested in making the community better.
That's good.
That's good.
Hopefully that is a lot of you out there.
Yeah, absolutely. I think if you're watching this show, you probably have that interest. Yeah.
We got some good viewers.
So, it's an organization, or an event, rather, that's been pulled together by volunteers, both through NeighborWorks Green Bay and the Green Bay Neighborhood Leadership Council. And the focus is providing people with some skills and information that they can take away and have very specific strategies on how to make their neighborhood better, their organization better, themselves better, and the skills that they gain through this workshop can also help them in their work life, their home life. So, for example, there's a session on communications and having more productive meetings. And how many of us have sat in meetings where we're
Yeah.
singing the Henry VIII song in our head. That's what I do when I'm frustrated at a meeting. But there's, I have a responsibility to make that meeting better, and this class will help teach some of those skills. Also, how do you get and keep great volunteers, fundraising, asset mapping, arts, community gardening, all kinds of things.
Very nice. So, definitely check out NeighborWorks Green Bay. Is it nwggreenbay.com or
nwgreenbay.org?
nwgreenbay.org. Robert in the office was awesome enough to share that link in the comments below, and also did see that more than a few people in our comments have been saying that it was pretty awesome that there's a bilingual course for home buyer education, and some curiosity about the other things. So, hi to all you viewers out there, and thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for your comments, and thank you for being here, or actually having us here and answering all of our questions this morning.
Come back anytime.
All right, sounds
All right,
good.
we'll see you soon, Sue.
I'm going to kind of scooch on. I'm going to steal Sue's seat over here.
Alrighty.
Okay, so Jeff, you're our weatherman today.
Yeah, so we are looking at a high of 44, and this nice little warm weather patch is going to end by the end of the evening. Should drop down tonight to a low of 15. So we're pretty much right back to the cold there.
Right, but 44 today, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that'll melt some of
Yes.
this crud, and I'm looking forward to it. So.
Wanted to make mention that the Green Bay Police Department did send out a news alert today that they are going to be having an increased presence at Green Bay schools as a precautionary measure in response to the high school shooting that happened in Florida yesterday afternoon.
Indeed, this is just a precaution.
Right.
It is not a sign that there is something imminent. Let us hope that there is nothing imminent, and our thoughts are with Florida today. So.
Well, you have a story today.
Yes, indeed. You might have read it yesterday, but delivered a little bit of an update on a few of the other little pieces of the shipyard project. The city's kind of trying to really keep all of its partners and developers on board. Most of them have said that they continue to show an interest if the city can build the event center that's sort of at the core of it. And so two key sort of parts of that would be the school district, who said that they are still interested in having West High play football and soccer there.
Okay.
Would save a lot of fundraising time and money.
Right.
And they do see a benefit in a nice community partnership there. Other one is PMI. They program the Resch and the Meyer. They would be key for bringing probably a couple of concerts to town.
Oh, cool.
They are interested in maybe booking a few events there every year, but they did say that they've got a little too much on their plate right now to take on a sort of management or operational role. So that could change. We'll see what happens, but a lot going on with that. But the city's doing its best to kind of evolve the project and see what comes of it.
And Jeff will surely keep us updated with anything that happens from here on out with that story.
Yes, indeed.
So Jonathan Anderson has a story on our website today about the panel having rejected a Green Bay wheel tax. It happened as a 4-1 vote yesterday, but the person who was sort of spearheading that effort, Alderwoman Barbara Dorff, said that she's not going to let this vote or this rejection keep her back. She's going to still mention it during a city council meeting. I do believe that's on Monday.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, is an extra $15 a year worth it to hopefully see a few better roads?
Right.
A few more roads improved each year.
I would say, especially, where she's alderman, her district, or alderwoman, I should say, in her district, roads are terrible over there. So I understand why she's one of these people spearheading this effort. So I think when I read in the story that there was other representatives who said that the money should come from other places.
The magical other places.
The other places.
We have on the Daily Dose shown you kind of how bad some of the roads are around Green Bay.
We might have to do that again.
I was just
refresh
thinking
people's
that
memories.
it might have to be, we might have to do another driving week or road week.
Yeah.
And just kind of remind people.
And tip for this, we could go on a warmer day when all the snow is melting and the potholes are filled with water. So when we go through them, it maybe splashes up on our window or windshield, but people really get the effect, right?
I'm all for all opportunities to explore, just illustrate just
Just
terrible
how-
the roads are sometimes.
It's
And on the other
sometimes.
hand, you know, and maybe in you know, as sort of like a control daily dose, we
Yeah.
should show what a good road is like when we're driving on it, because there are a few decent roads around town.
Where?
Too. Urban roads, some downtown, you know, far west side.
There you go. The east
Down by
side.
Lambeau.
The east side is where the problems are as far as road repairs go.
Yeah, I mean, it generally what I found is the older the neighborhood, usually the more longer they've been waiting for new roads. So
Well, if you're looking for a little bit of good news, this is something that we
Yes.
kind of foolishly forgot to mention yesterday, and that's my fault.
well, I like to just think that we're carrying Valentine's Day beyond
Right.
the one day when everybody goes out and buys chocolate and roses and
I bought
presents.
myself some chocolate yesterday. I mean, my Valentine got me a wonderful, wonderful present, but I was really craving some sea salt and caramel chocolates from Berenson's Candies. So
you
I went
made
and
a
got
little trip
my-
over to the west
Yeah.
side, huh?
No. Well, yes, it is the west
Yes,
side.
it is
Sorry.
the west.
When it's just over the river, it's like 2 seconds away. I sometimes forget that it's on the west side. Sorry, people. Okay, so if you're looking for some good news or some inspiration today to keep the love going, our wonderful videographer, Sarah Klepping, has a video up on our website about couples who've been married for 60 plus years. She interviewed them, talked to them about their secrets about keeping a happy marriage going, and it is just the cutest thing.
It was a wonderfully sweet Valentine's Day video.
Yes,
so
it is.
Please, if you didn't get a chance to see it, give it a look and check it out.
And I'm sure that we will go ahead and post a link to that video in the comment sections below, so you can go ahead and just click on it and watch it right here.
For sure. All right. Well, I think that is going to do it for us right here from NeighborWorks. Again, you know, plenty of stuff coming up. Be sure to check out NeighborWorks Green Bay's events calendar and sort of workshops calendar, in case you're looking to up your home buyer, you know, your home buy-in or your home repair education. So.
That's gonna
please,
do it.
Yeah, please be sure to like and share this, and we'll see you tomorrow for Friday.
And tomorrow's Friday.
It is Friday.
This week has gone by so fast.
It has.